January 2024, Rosie Swain and her husband embarked on an adventurous trek through one of South Africa's renowned national parks. The journey was filled with breathtaking landscapes, diverse wildlife, and the exhilaration of exploring uncharted territories. As seasoned travelers, they were accustomed to the minor inconveniences that often accompany such expeditions: mosquito bites, sunburns, and the occasional brush with local flora. However, towards the end of their expedition, Rosie began to notice an unusual itch deep within her right ear. Initially, she dismissed it as a minor irritation, perhaps due to the dusty trails or the general fatigue that accompanies extensive travel. Little did she know, this seemingly trivial discomfort was the onset of a bizarre and unsettling ordeal. Upon returning to their home in Singapore, the persistent itch in Rosie's ear did not subside. Instead, it intensified. Over the course of 6 days, the irritation evolved into a dull ache, accompanied by an unsettling sensation of movement within the ear canal. Despite these alarming symptoms, she remained hopeful that the discomfort would resolve on its own. However, her optimism waned when she awoke one morning to find droplets of blood on her pillow, a stark indication that something was amiss. Concerned by this development, Rosie confided in her husband about the escalating ear pain and the unexpected bleeding. It was then that her husband recalled a peculiar device he had purchased online, a digital otoscope equipped with a tiny camera that could provide a live feed of the ear canal's interior. That evening, at around 10 p.m., they decided to utilize this gadget to investigate the source of her discomfort. As they sat together on the sofa, they connected the otoscope to a smartphone and carefully inserted it into Rosie's ear. The live footage displayed on the screen revealed a shocking sight. Nestled within her ear canal was an adult tick, surrounded by 8 tiny offspring. The mother tick, with its spindly legs, resembled a miniature crab, and the sight of it moving within her ear was both horrifying and surreal. Realizing the gravity of the situation, they rushed to the accident and emergency department of a nearby hospital. Upon arrival, Rosie informed the triage doctor of the suspected insect in her ear. The doctor, though initially skeptical, used a standard otoscope to examine her ear. His perplexed expression indicated that he, too, observed something unusual, but couldn't definitively identify it. After a 2-hour wait, an ear, nose, and throat specialist was summoned. In a specialized examination room equipped with a large screen, a more advanced camera was inserted into Rosie's ear, projecting high-definition images for all to see. The medical team collectively gasped as the live footage revealed the tick and its brood residing within her ear canal. The specialist, with 30 years of experience, admitted that he had never encountered such a case before. The proximity of the tick to her eardrum posed a significant risk. The specialist explained that if the tick remained any longer, it could have caused permanent damage to her hearing. The extraction process was delicate and painstaking. For over an hour, the doctor meticulously worked to dislodge the tick, which had embedded its head deep into the skin of her ear canal. The sensation was intensely painful, with each tug sending sharp discomfort through her ear. Eventually, the adult tick was successfully removed, still alive and writhing. The tiny larvae were subsequently extracted using specialized suction equipment. The relief was immediate. The persistent ache and unsettling sensations that had plagued her for days vanished almost instantly. The doctor placed the mother tick into a small test tube, unsure of what to do with it. When offered the specimen, both Rosie and her husband declined, preferring to leave the unsettling experience behind. She was prescribed a course of antibiotics to prevent any potential infections, though the physical pain had already subsided. In the aftermath, Rosie found solace in sharing her story with friends and family, often highlighting the irony of her husband's seemingly frivolous purchase of the otoscope, which ultimately played a crucial role in identifying the problem. The incident, while harrowing, became a source of dark humor among her acquaintances. Her health insurance company, however, faced a unique challenge in processing a claim involving the removal of a creature that had given birth inside her ear. Reflecting on the experience, Rosie expressed a mix of guilt for disrupting the tick family and gratitude for the timely intervention that prevented more severe consequences. The ordeal underscored the unpredictability of travel and the importance of paying attention to one's body. Despite the bizarre nature of the incident, she emerged with no lasting side effects and a story that, while unsettling, she could recount with a sense of humor and relief.